Day 12 of Denver Broncos training camp is in the books. Unfortunately, this was another practice that I didn't have a ticket for, so I couldn't make it out there. We are relying on secondhand information today. Let's go ahead and bring in Ryan Edwards' summary of today's practice. It was a full pads day. Today was the final practice for the Broncos before they travel out to San Francisco for their joint practices with the Niners on Thursday and then their preseason game on Saturday. So today, it was a little bit of a dumbed down practice, even though it was in full pads. A lot of veterans rested today. I saw that Ben Powers was down. J.K. Dobbins was down. Malcolm Roach was down. Trent Sherfield was down. All of these guys are vested veterans, so not too concerned about it. It was just a rest day for those guys. Dre Greenlaw and Q Robinson were back out there, but I did see that they were not participating in team drills. They went out, warmed up, maybe got a couple of walkthrough reps, and then sat out for the rest of practice and did some work on the side field. We'll see what their participation is come the joint practices in San Francisco. It was the same situation for Alex Singleton, by the way. No interceptions today for those that are tracking. Again, do with what you want, training camp interceptions. I'm honestly not too concerned about training camp interceptions. We've talked about it on this channel, how Bo's just trying to test windows downfield, trying to see what he can and can't get away with. These are all these tight window interceptions. They're not bad decisions or anything like that. So not concerned about that at all, but we didn't see any of those plays today. J.K. Dobbins not practicing, again, vet day, so R.J. Harvey got the first crack as a starter, showed ability to get small in the hole, and nice burst on multiple carries during team period. Impressive vision. I saw another tweet that said that he took the very first play of team period to the house, so really fun stuff there for R.J. Harvey. Pat Bryant and Michael Bandy absorbed a ton of targets today. Bryant made clutch catches for all three quarterbacks, and Bandy was Mr. Touchdown, catching a pair during team period, though I'd argue Ellinger was sacked by Nelson on the second one. Just like yesterday, Ellinger had a massive splash play where he makes this sick crossbody throw for a 45-yard touchdown to Courtney Jackson, but in reality, it would have been a sack in game conditions because Andrew Farmer was breathing down his neck and forced him out of the pocket to begin with. You could tell that Farmer was pulling up. I'm not sure if that was the same thing here, but Ryan Edwards said it would have been a sack, so I'm going to believe him there. Only time the ball hit the ground when targeting Pat Bryant was on an errant throw. Otherwise, he was money. Pat Bryant continues to raise his stock in training camp. Same thing with Troy Franklin. Both of these young receivers are in line for big seasons this year. Chris Abrams-Drain had an outstanding PBU to keep the second-team offense out of the end zone during a move the ball period. Really good to see Chris Abrams-Drain having a good camp. I thought he's played really well out there. Troy Franklin had a nice diving catch during the final team period for about 20 yards during a scramble drill. Again, Troy Franklin just continues to get better and better. He was Mr. Reliable today as well. I saw multiple reports out there indicating that Troy Franklin was catching everything thrown to him left and right. So a strong day of practice for the Broncos. Again, they head out to San Francisco tomorrow for joint practices on Thursday and then the preseason game on Saturday. We will be bringing you guys coverage of those joint practices. Be sure to stay tuned. All right, guys, and until next time, I'm your host, Gage Madrid, saying peace out.